Here we be, just for something different. At the GG's. Oh, sorry, a bit rough. Let's zoom in, can we see? Go away, chat. Oh, we can read that. G'day, Sue. Welcome. You'll never guess where we are. Oh, that gives it away. Government House. We got a few here today. We've got 4 of us. Woohoo! Double what I expected. Kale's always in good spirits. It's always good to see. Hey, Catherine. Still setting up a bit. Just going to say good day to my Kale.
Well, the jacket has passed. Passed the test, yeah. Sorry? Oh, yeah. I have to admit, I closed my window.
Well, it's a nice day then, probably on the lake or something. Oh, so we've got a gorgeous day here today. Of course, you've got to have a gorgeous day for the election. Dial that in. Please have a gorgeous day for the election. I wonder who might have been behind that. So yeah, not a cloud in the sky here, no wind. A bit chilly overnight. I think we're getting down to like 2 degrees or something. But very pleasant. And we've had quite a few planes go past with, condensation trails. Interesting. So, it's a very normal day here today. Hey, Nobby. Welcome to Election Day in Australia, Nobby. Be so glad when it's over. So sick to death of all the stupid ads, all the lying ads. When will they ever just learn to tell us policy instead of attacking each other? It's just ridiculous. It's so juvenile, so primary school playground, isn't it? But that's the mentality of our political system. Treat everybody as, and people are quite happy to go along, it seems. But yeah, that's the way it's designed all along, huh? What's we got? Okay, cool. Oh, I've got Leanne as well. Mate, we've got people coming out of our who's whatsies today. It's Leanne's birthday a couple of days ago. 3 days ago. So it's nice to see her. Okay, hold your hat. I'll be back in a bit. Yes, I know. That's what I said.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
See, I used to hate that as a kid. I don't like that now either. Nor do I. Yeah. I know. It comes around every so often. But it comes, sometimes it comes around really, hang on, it's only a couple of years ago.
So are you still in the town service?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Those people are exceptional. Yeah, it's also birthday of the last Russian Tsar. 18th of May, 1850. Well, that's why I wanted to celebrate it back in Russia. Yeah.
Come down this way though, so that guys come here. Okay, troops, ready to roll. Oh, we've got a chat there, Nobby. Cool. Okay, just do
Oh, boy.
a prayer of protection. Oh, to start with.
Oh.
God, Lord Almighty, Source, Supreme Creator, whatever name it is that we give you, Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, we ask that you bestow upon the entire Freedom family your armour, God's armour, as we stand and do our bit, big or small, to bring your divine plan to fruition. We ask that all those that stand here today, who join us online today, and who have ever stood here or joined us online, as well as all the Freedom family across Australia and across the world, be protected and guided. So be it, so it is. Amen. Okay.
The Ode of Remembrance. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Governor General, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing group of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission, 1995 to 1997. The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order for containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister and others. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression orders for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's the problem, it's when a group of people such as the 28 keep each other's secrets. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Governor General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order for the police report from the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on the case? We have a right to full disclosure of the investigations. 28 years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here in the nation's capital. Each and every one of us knows someone who has survived the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. It is up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system, the media, yourself and Parliament on this matter. Yours sincerely, concerned men and women of Australia.
G'day. Election Day 2025. We'll see what the future holds. I read with interest the other day some words that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. had to say during a cabinet meeting with Trump, which was on Wednesday. So he's the Health and Human Services Secretary, as I'm sure everybody knows. This is what he said. "We have ended Health and Human Services' role as the principal vector in this country for child trafficking. During the Biden administration, HHS became a collaborator in child trafficking for sex and for slavery. We have ended that. We're very aggressively going out trying to find those 300,000 children that were lost by the Biden administration." So, how appalling. How appalling that the Biden administration changed the rules to make it so much easier for traffickers to have access to children and to do whatever it is that they do with the children. And the Trump administration is now trying to reverse that abhorrent situation, which should never have occurred. So any sensible person knowing that information would be appalled, but should also wonder what goes on in other countries across the world. And if you think Australia does not have a child trafficking industry, unfortunately, you are very sadly mistaken. Hopefully it's nothing like that scale. But it doesn't take much to find evidence of the corruption in our system. We have mandatory reporting in this country. Teachers, medical staff, anybody who interacts with children in any sort of professional capacity is required to report suspected abuse. And we know of several cases just in the last couple of years where people have done exactly that. They have reported the abuse that either a child has spoken of to them or they have suspected. And in these couple of instances, it has turned out to be the person who has done the mandatory reporting that has been prosecuted by the police, taken to court, had their lives totally turned upside down because they did what they were supposed to do. So tell me that's not corrupt. It is. And that's just two examples straight off the top of my head that I can think of. Two cases that have been reported, and the parent or the teacher in these two cases were the ones who were vilified. And in the case where there was a parent that was trying to protect her own children, the court gave the child back into the custody of the alleged abuser. And the parent was prosecuted, the one that was trying to disclose the abuse. So that's what goes on in our system now, right now. And it's not good enough. It's nowhere near good enough. So whenever you hear of any instance of any sort of child abuse from across the world, realise that exactly that happens here too. Is that something that you're prepared to ignore? Are you prepared to just walk away, turn the other cheek, because it doesn't directly affect you? It seems that most of Australia is prepared to do that. Don't want to disturb their own happy little life. Ignoring the plight of the innocent children and babies that are being trafficked, being abused. Well, I ask all of you to look into your heart and not to turn the other cheek, to contact those in authority, be it politicians, be it police, be it the judiciary, whenever you hear of a case involving child abuse. Most of the time what you hear in the media is not the truth. It can be the exact opposite of what they're reporting. You can't believe the media. And so we stand here to call on the Governor-General of Australia to do something about that. Because our children are our future, and we, the adults, are responsible for protecting every single child. So step up, do the right thing, and your heart knows exactly what that is. And your heart will lead you in love to do the right thing, but you have to choose to overcome the fear. It's a choice you make. Every single thing you do every single day is a choice that you make based on fear or love. It's entirely up to you which avenue you take. There's only one avenue that leads you to a higher existence. So choose wisely. And if you happen to be here, Samantha, we are calling on you directly to do exactly that. Choose from your heart, follow your heart, choose love, and step up and protect the innocent lives that are constantly under threat and being destroyed. Exposer 28, Samantha.
Here we are again, standing here, giving a voice for the voiceless, for the dear children, for the aborted babies, for the young teenagers who have been so physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually abused. Senator Heffernan, a brave man, took up the torch to expose this. A police report identified so many that Australians had looked up to. It's like the Epstein list. It's like the P. Diddy list. And there's so many lists that the world is just run by these evil, demonic rings of child trafficking, child abuse, satanic rituals. These dear children are so frightened, so traumatised. Unbelievable evil that has been done to them all over the world. They're not a number. They were somebody's child that disappeared, was given away, was put in an orphanage, put in an institution, and the evil that was done to these children. The list of all these places would be pages and pages and pages long, where these evil pedophiles abused these children, mutilated these children. There's paintings and pedestals, houses, and just disgustingly evil that they just put all these statues and paintings, and my God, what is wrong with this world? It's so demonic. Blackmail, honeypots, all this evil has infiltrated everywhere in society. We only live here for a short time, physically, but it's the eternity that should concern you, evil people. Because you will get dragged to hell. Because your spirit and soul never dies. Always remember the children. Stand up for the children. Give voice to the voiceless. And remember, they're not a name. They're not a number. They have a name. And all those families that have been destroyed because they have a missing child, like the Beaumont children. Their parents lived to a good age, but obviously, and would have had so much trauma in their lives, thinking every time a birthday, a special day, Christmas Day would come. Yeah, so sad. So very, very sad. And Australia today, every day, children go missing. Yes, some are runaways and come back home, but some children never come back home. But you don't hear about that because nobody's interested in it. I know that there are certain task forces in the police department and AFP that look into these allegations. And it's just more trauma, but at least they get some, the victims do get some relief to know that that person has been put away. So think about those children when you're looking at them. In the streets, and you can see things that aren't right. And we're understanding how evil Hollywood is still, how Disneyland and Disney World, all the evil which will come out, which is coming out in bits and pieces, because brave people stand up. And those young children, those young actors, those young singers, how badly abused, nobody paid any attention to them. But the truth comes out. Thank you for listening.
So many good points, Hazel. Wow. Yeah, that's a fantastic quote, isn't it, Pinster? Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. I will fear no evil. Absolutely. That's why we're here. Yep, onward. It's a bit hard to see things. I like that.
Oh, that's the trick.
Yeah, if you just you can just sort of touch on the side of the screen. Sometimes when it's got the, that'll take you down to the bottom of the
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who kicks out the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They tow my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with the proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut you loose, not knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Library to epic, thought we were gonna regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shot, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. Yeah, they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way this war is fought. Our lottery for the law and in June income bore accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who kicks out the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. And you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raid at the camps. Don't know the camps. 2 kicks at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the ropes, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here.
You following me? Go this way. Ah, got away from him. Oh, I'm going to do our song. 12 likes, 12 people on. Good numbers. We like that. 12, 12, 12. Okay, that's Leanne on one end. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red, yellow, black and white, they're all precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they're all precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. They're not for sale! That's good when we got a few. Oh, I miss it, yeah. Oh, hopefully tomorrow you'll have a few. I haven't seen any for a while. Anybody been in touch with any? No. Oh, I think maybe was it that? She's so busy. And I'm looking forward to being finished over. Yeah. Done. Yeah, before they used to ring out, oh, yeah. Put 10 tons of leaflets in your leave the kids alone, that's it. I'm still here. Save the bees, yeah. Oh, dear. I should start back a bit here somewhere instead of at the end. It doesn't make any sense. Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Indeed. Yep. Just got to stand in your faith. Good senses. Paul, you mean to tell me you haven't been following the candidates? Oh, yeah. Truly. Oh. I'm appalled. Don't know wouldn't have a clue who anybody is. Couldn't care less. It's all the same. It's just a different mask they're wearing. Oh, you got your lyrics, that's good, Sue. Oh, you have been a busy bee then, little. Paul flitting around. Well, you know, So apart from the effort involved in running for election, it's like a bit of a defeatist attitude, but you know, you're getting into a system that's not what it seems, and you're confronted at every turn. And you know, they're trying to make deals all the time so that you'll scratch their back if they'll scratch yours, and then you're compromised. And yeah, the system, the way the whole thing works, it's why would you want to be part of that system? And I don't know that you can change a corrupt, broken system from within. That's my opinion. So yeah, people first. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, the way most people do this voting thing, they really have no idea. They don't follow politics. It's just whoever they might have noticed at some point. Oh yeah, heard of them, give it a tick. Yeah, so compulsory voting doesn't really produce a system that is of any intelligence, does it? Anyway, that's how it is. Found Builder Ballot website. Unhappy in the belly. Libertarians from the first streets. Not preference. Oh, and then yeah, the lies, well, the misleading stuff that they continually spruik about preferential voting, making it sound like it's the party that decides where your preferences go. If you vote for this, follow this particular party's recommendations and you put down what they say, well, yeah, of course, that's where your preferences go. But, you know, you've got a brain in your head, you can work it out for yourself. And they don't want you to know that you decide your preferences. Just more of the crap, hey? Except for Liberals. Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but yeah, just a different mask. If there's a change of government, then it's same old, just a different version from what we've seen throughout history. Anyway, so we've got forest happening this morning. Beautiful day down at the lake. We had a frost this morning too, and yesterday I think. So it's pretty brisk down at the lake this morning, but it's gorgeous now. I think we're in for quite a nice week actually. Change of seasons. Most major party first preference record. Oh well, polls. Pass the poll. Yay! That's it. Oh, we're back to 12:12. Cool. I'm going to be here tomorrow, Hazel. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
I'll give you a text.
Yeah, okay. I love you. Tomorrow.
You have a good day.
Yeah, you too. People juggling and sleep. I think he's got his ticket. So.
I'm thinking he's having a video. He's having a video.
All right. Got the machine happening. He's a screwdriver out and he's drill. And zoop it up.
Yeah.
Better show the digs.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay,
yes,
we'll watch
something-
from a distance.
Something exciting.
So this is Macau. Little project, big project that he's had for a while. So what he's doing at the moment is he's got his drill in the little socket somewhere, and the drill is driving the mechanics to make the thing rise.
Yeah, look at that.
Ta-da! Ta-da! So yes, Macau's designed and built that, with a bit of help from a few people. I think Dave's going to help, has been or will be helping him with some electrical bits.
Oh, good.
So yeah, quite nifty little.
Has he got a
Set
flat
up.
battery? Some... Oh, did he get it? Did he get the video? Did he get the video?
Did it's from.
Was it okay? Did it...
Yeah, oh, his battery on his drill went flat.
Oh,
the drill.
No! Oh, God, dear.
He needs to get a little crankshaft thing so he can do it manually. Go.
Yeah, the old. Yeah, the,
Oh, he's got
the-
one.
No,
In case of emergency.
Good one. Good
I have
one.
a very faint memory from childhood of, like, I must have been 3 or 4 years old, of, I don't know if it must have been a tractor or something, somebody winding over the the handle to get the thing started.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's like, you know, with the putting a boat on the trailer, you know, the
Oh,
old,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
The
you get
winch.
to a certain part and you go,
Oh,
oh, yeah.
the good old days.
The good old
You
days.
didn't have to worry about all
Yeah,
this.
now they all
battery
sort of go, psh, slide on.
Well, yes, we've all become too reliant on all the
Yes, all this electrical
all the
stuff.
easy stuff.
Yeah,
And so when
Yeah.
it doesn't work, we
yeah.
we don't know what to do.
Ah,
We've got to get back to a bit of that. Yes, it's good to have practical people around who understand how things actually work,
yeah, yeah.
and crafty people who can make things to make things work.
Well, you know, like in the old days, you know, like way back in the early 20th century, when they had, and it still gets me how they delivered stuff out in the bush, and they went through all this bull dust and you
yeah.
know the little old trucks, and you know. Their engines were simple, but geez, you know, if anything broke out there, they just had to make. They
Oh, yeah.
they
Had
made
to make
it work. You know,
Yeah,
they could
that's
do
right.
anything. You know, like amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's
Amazing.
incredible to read the stories of like the early
Yeah.
days here in Australia.
Yeah.
Andrew's family were amongst the first settlers in this area, and so there's all these stories in the
Yes,
family
handed
records,
down,
and
yeah,
you know
yes.
stories of the big I don't know, drays, I guess they are,
Yep.
horse-drawn things
Oh yes.
that would take weeks to get from Sydney to here.
Yep. Yes.
You know, now we do it in 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you know, there was no roads or any, no decent roads or whatever.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah,
I know.
incredible stories. It was such an adventure
Yeah.
to go anywhere.
I know my great uncle, my grandma's brother-in-law. He was a bullocky, and I always think of Kangaroo Valley because Kangaroo Valley is so pretty. But you know, like it's in a valley,
Yeah.
and I just picture them
Even-
taking their stuff to Sydney with the bullocks, you know, with the
Down the mountains there.
Oh, geez,
It's such a precarious road now. to have done. You know, hopefully they
Yeah.
went the long way around.
Yeah, it's just.
But yeah, you can imagine it. Yeah, that's.
And you know,
that is.
you know,
I think that's one of the scariest roads
oh,
in New South Wales. That yeah, it's so. Yeah, trucks can't make it around some of the bends in one go. They've got to. I don't know what they do. So you don't want to get stuck on the inside of a truck. That's for sure.
I look at I look at some of these servos now and shopping centres where some shopping centres are okay for deliveries and everything, but you know these massive semis and or you know they deliver petrol or diesel, like they hang out and they've got to wait and they've got to juggle, and I'm thinking, it's like that Majura Park, the roads out there. I'm thinking, my God, like it's just a nightmare to go out there. It's just like, come on, whoever designed to get in and out and through, and oh my God, like it's just
Yes, you think they'd
crazy.
have better
Oh,
designs
yeah.
nowadays, but yeah.
Oh, they're getting worse. It's like the
yes.
builders. Did you see that that guy on YouTube? Oh my God, there was a camera, because he just popped up on YouTube, and he does site inspections. You know, he's sort of well known. He goes all around Australia, and anyhow, he said Canberra, and I thought, oh my God, this house. Like, I don't know what these people are going to do. Jeez. Oh, a nightmare. Like, just nothing to plan. Oh my God. I think it's like someone trying to build a 10-year-old trying to build a fort. You know, that's how. Oh, and the driveway was like this. So he can't even get in his garage.
God.
Oh, it's just disgusting. Absolutely. That's sort of a knockdown. I don't know.
Well, you know, they've got all these standards and stuff and regulations
but
that
nobody
they're supposed to keep everything safe and all the buildings up to code and whatever. However, you know, we've seen quite a few high-rise
Shockers.
buildings in Sydney that have
even in Canberra.
not been good.
Even in Canberra, oh my God, Geocon with some of those buildings. Oh, they've had so many
They
faults.
come up so quickly, and there's so many everywhere across every city.
Yes,
The building that's going on and still
Yes.
obviously not keeping up with demand, but you know, you can't have highly skilled people everywhere.
No. You know, like when the especially the Europeans that came out after World War II, like they were taught, you know, they were taught properly, and even, you know, even the, like, ones right probably up to about in the 80s, they were taught properly. It's not all this staple and glue. Everything's staple and glue. Let's staple and glue everything.
Yes.
Oh, well, this house, and I've seen it before, they have this foam. It's actually foam. And but it looks like, you know, that sort of concrete finish.
Yep.
That's on the outside. I'm thinking, yeah, how long that's going to last?
Yeah.
Between the frost and, you know, the hot summers. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's interesting watching some of those building shows from America and other places, and the materials they use, like their roofing stuff. I don't know what that is, but it's flexible, just well, I can't even think what they call it. But you know, it's some sort of flexible. I don't know if it's like a bitumen sort of thing, but it's, you know, you just nail it in on top of the wood on the roof.
Yeah.
And that's their ceiling. That's their roof. And it's like, oh, huh? I want to go, like, we have solid stuff here, tiles and metal. None of this flimsy stuff, but anyway. Seems to be the
I know. He's
that's all I expected it was going to be. So like climb into a bed or something.
Yeah, no.
But
there's actually so much technical stuff gone into that to get something to raise level across the whole thing without skewing is it's taken a lot of effort.
Yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it? Like, this is the genius. you know,
Yeah.
the European, like Australian, everything. But, you know,
Yes.
the Europeans, when they came out, you know, they would have had their own industries which taught the apprentices and the following generations. And now it's all staple glue.
That's what Paul's saying. Who is your MP, Paul? He's saying that suits my MP, Arts and Crafts Minister for Staples and Glue. Yeah, no, it's, if people, well, there's so much red tape, it's ridiculous. If you just let them do the job properly.
And get and the trouble was too, when they did have, you know, the inspections, you know, they was corrupt. Just
Oh yeah, how much money you're going to stick in my hand that I give you a tick?
Absolutely.
And it's a bit of a minefield wanting to build anything.
You don't want to I was just telling Nina about that house.
Oh,
That was just frightening. That's like
that's
dash
right. I knew
cam.
that.
You know,
I
that's
knew that,
watching.
Paul.
That's like watching dash cam. You
exciting.
go, oh my god! You're just so frightened what he's going to find next. And you go, I'm going, oh god, that is like, jeez, it's not even connected.
Anyway, we might need to wrap it up there, folks. I'm going to head back and
Oh yeah,
head back to the
Beautiful
forest to
day.
make sure
Beautiful
nobody's,
day.
in case anybody needs to leave early.
Yes.
who's there?
Laura and Rob are there this morning.
Oh, that's nice day.
So yeah, the forest, the markets aren't on. They're
Oh,
only
okay.
they're only doing monthly markets now.
Oh,
right.
So the next
Okay,
one's
so
not till the 24th of May.
Oh, okay.
But we thought we'd see what it's like. And we've been there before when the markets haven't been on. It's been busy, so
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it was
especially
And a day like
well,
today.
especially
I guess people might
today.
and there's
Up there
people,
to-
you know, out
Yeah.
voting and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, especially and it's such a beautiful day. Yeah, it'd be very busy along there.
yeah, no, it seems
Yeah.
there seem to be quite a few people around. So
Oh, good. Oh,
hopefully they'll be all right. So we'll play that by ear, see how we go.
Yeah.
And then we're thinking, you know, if we don't have enough people on a Saturday to do both, so we just need 4. If we don't have 4, then we'll do forest first and then do this afterwards.
Yeah.
So, but we'll work that out the day
Yeah.
before, so it's not
Yeah.
not a surprise for anybody
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah.
Spread the news around. Yeah.
Thanks, Diggs. We
Okay.
really appreciate your support
Oh,
and love and kindness.
Always. Can't hang around here all day. You got to go and vote. Okay, off you go, Pinster. Don't forget to vote. Yes.
Enjoy the line.
Yes, depends where you go.
Oh, well, you could have something on. You're listening to something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could educate those around you while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Bless you guys.
See you
Thank
all
you. Have a
next
great
time.
day.
Yeah. Shine your light.
Yeah,
Spread your
shine
love.
light. Yeah.
And yeah. See you again next time. Toodles.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Terrific. Thanks, Anita.